May profits be upon you. Welcome to another market forecast. We're looking at the S&P. All right, that says ES. That is the S&P futures. What I want you to see is, let me use the demonstration there. You see this high? All right, that was a previous all-time high. We took that out. We exceeded it. We, what do you call it? Probe past it, but then we got a close here, January 12th. All right, and that would signal that the market is poised to move higher. Right, but this isn't a convincing uh close through. All right, I like to see when I like to see a candle close up here. That lets me know that the market got comfortable trading above that high. It never got comfortable trading above this high. It seems like a liquidity sweep to me here. And then we swept that high and then we plunged down with the announcement of tariffs and wanting Greenland and all that kind of stuff. Well, we've since recovered. Yep. Now, I was told you on the last week, 8 days ago, uh, that this bearish fair value gap is going to be a decider. If the market can get past and close above this bearish fair value gap, that would signal the market is turning bullish. All right, we played around here to that, and it looked like the fair value gap was going to hold resistance, and then we got this today. Boom. All right, took out the low, swept the lows here, and then moved up higher. That's good stuff. Why? Because it closed up here. All right, this is our new candle for the new day coming. All right, we're in Asia session right now, and because the market closed above this fair value gap, I believe that is a bullish indication because it disrespected this fair value gap. All right, and then we have this candle forming with a little wick already, and that encourages me, gives me confidence that the market is going to continue higher to this buy side liquidity target. All right, we have descending highs here, and that's going to be a draw on liquidity and draw the market up to an all-time high. I believe that that's where we're headed. This one first, this one next. All right, let's take a look at the NASDAQ. We can see in the NASDAQ, uh, again, it's been moving sideways, just like the S&P. All right, but you can see that the buy side liquidity is up a little higher. Yeah, we have this target. This is the immediate target, but look at this fair value gap, the same one that we saw in the S&P. All right, here. This is in the NASDAQ, and this is NASDAQ futures. All right, you can see we had that push down. We had the sweeping of the sell side liquidity, and then a move up. We already broke the high here, and then we got even higher. Yeah, I took a trade. All right, and then we moved even higher, right? And sweeping these descending highs here, which is a draw on liquidity, even higher. This will be the next targets. I believe we're right at this one right now. We're right at that one right now. We already took this one out. This is the one that's outstanding. We'll hit this one. We'll hit this one next. That may be, the market may be positioning itself for FOMC coming on Wednesday. So we may see the market pull up or pull up to this, pull back, and then FOMC, we might see the market move up higher. You know, we have to wait until FOMC to see that. But the key matter is we are trading above that fair value gap. This is disrespected. All right, bam, it's done. Just like with the S&P, this one is done. Boom. Could we invert this? I like inversions when the market doesn't take time like this. I like to see the market just run through it. And this one's kind of running through it because we didn't get a closure of above the consummate encroachment until this candle, until today's candle. So I do like this as an inversion candidate, potential candidate for an inversion. And it can be used as support for higher prices. We should be, I'm expecting to go higher from here. All right. Even if we look at the Dow, this one, look at the fair value gap. It was closed above, and then we closed below it, and then we closed above it. This is not easy to trade, folks. That's why the Dow is not is the one I don't trade. I trade the S&P and the NASDAQ. This one can go crazy. I don't have any doubt if the others reach, uh, especially the S&P reach an all-time high. I do believe uh, the Dow will hit it first. All right, but this is the S&P, and this is what we got so far. And I think the target will be the all-time highs here. Okay, I hope that you can get in on the lower time frames from the daily. You go down to the 1 hour, and you start looking for fair value gaps. I was telling people to look for a dip. It's look for the dip buying opportunity. This is a dip buying opportunity. This right here. If you got in here, oh, you were on top of this thing. All right. I was looking for the market to get above this fair value gap, fought it here, and then it runs through, and then we come back and tap it. You see that perfect tap? This is why I'm talking about an inversion, an inverted fair value gap that the market could use as support rather than resistance like it was using here. Turned it into support, and I believe we are going to take this high out here. Let me mark that. Take this high out here next, and then we'll head towards the higher buy side liquidity point. Okay. So if the market, if you're not in here, don't worry about it. You'll see the market creep, and do this until we start to see something during London, and then we'll trade accordingly. I'll see you in the morning. Hopefully, I can make time to give some analysis in the morning, but we'll see what happens from here. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit the like button and the boost button, and I will see you in the next one. May profits be upon you.